Hello viewers, my name is Bello Samod, your chief anchor for Amcos Creative Ops weekly sports show, Amcos Sports News. And I'm here with my co-anchor,
Majekodunmi Favor.
and we're here to deliver the Amcos Sports News. Let's start with the first news of the day. We are talking about how disappointing it is that MultiChoice, one of the biggest sporting channels in Africa, is not going to be covering the upcoming African Cup of Nations, which means ultimately for everybody using a DSTV and or a GoTV, the two most popular, broadcasting channels or broadcasting, devices in Nigeria, you are not going to have access to watch the upcoming African Cup of Nations. Now, if you dissect this issue, it's very disappointing, seeing that MultiChoice never fails to cover the European Championships. Sometimes it even covers the Copa American Championships, it covers European leagues, and in the biggest footballing or sporting events in Africa, which is the African Cup of Nations, we've just been told that MultiChoice, the biggest sporting channel in Africa, is not going to be able to cover it. Favor, please, what do you have to say about that?
It's really disappointing because we didn't expect that to happen because MultiChoice has been in this position for a very long time. I don't know what to say, but it's hurting. Yeah, it's disappointing.
Yeah, very good. A lot of people might say this problem arises because maybe the African Cup of Nations did not take MultiChoice, but I think on my part, it's MultiChoice that did not take the African Cup of Nations as seriously as they should, because Star Times was able to get a license to broadcast the show, and Star Times is nowhere as big as DSTV or GoTV on the African plane, and then there are other channels all over Africa, some in South Africa like the SABC, that are able to get license to cover the show. So how come MultiChoice of all platforms cannot cover the African Cup of Nations? Very disappointing. I think this is a very big step back for African sports and African football if we cannot protect and promote one of our own most established, competitions. Now, moving forward, we are going to be talking about Mohamed Salah, Liverpool, and the upcoming AFCON. Mohamed Salah this year has been great to a great start. We saw his performance against Newcastle, extremely exhilarating. And then we've seen that for this season so far, he has scored 14 goals already. He has hit double digits, and we are just starting the new year. That is the class of Mohamed Salah. He's also close to having 14 digits, double digits in assists. He doesn't already have double digits in assists by the time you watch this video. And that is the class of Mohamed Salah. Now, what with the African Cup of Nations coming up, it means that Mohamed Salah is going to miss out on Premier League football, which in a way is going to affect his career and affect Liverpool. Definitely. What do you think about that? What do you think about Mohamed Salah's upcoming absence in the Liverpool squad? What do you think he's going to do to them?
To start with, we all know Mohamed Salah is the best player in Liverpool because he's the forward man and he's good in his dribbling skills, passing, defense, and so on. Yeah, it's going to affect them greatly because obviously, in Liverpool, it's Mohamed Salah that normally used to win. Like he's always there. I can put it as he's a winner man because he makes them like you can just imagine how many goals that Liverpool scored all thanks to Mohamed Salah. So I feel Liverpool. I'm sure they are not happy about it. No, there's nothing to do.
Yeah, it's going to be funny seeing how Liverpool line up because they are going to be having Mohamed Salah not being on the right wing. They have Cody Gakpo as an attacker, they have Darwin Núñez, they have Diego Jota, and they have Luis Diaz. So maybe we are seeing a 4-4-2 with Diaz and maybe Gakpo on the left and right, and then Núñez and Jota, Diego Jota who playing centre forwards, or let's see how they plan out. But then looking at how the AFCON will affect Salah's career himself, Mohamed Salah is going to be, he's very close to catching up to Erling Haaland on the Premier League Golden Boot race, and now he's going to be out for weeks. Well, Haaland will also be out for weeks due to injury, but Salah is not injured and he's going to be out for weeks due to the African Cup of Nations. It's going to be a big blow for him for the Golden Boot race. Don't you think so too?
Yeah, I do. The third on our headline is Naomi Osaka and Rafael Nadal. So, please, what do you have to say about them?
I feel she has the best comeback in recent sports history. Sidelined for over a year, went to the Brisbane International and then won her first match. Although she has lost now. Although she lost. But when you're sidelined for over a year, you come back to make a banger like that. That is impressive. Naomi Osaka, the former world number one, who looks like she's going to be the world number one again. People might say I'm making a big assumption considering she just lost, but still, you come back after over a year of being on the sidelines, you win your first match, and then you look like you're competing, you look like you're in form. That shows someone who's a natural athlete, a worldwide athlete, and an athlete that lasts forever. On the other hand, you mentioned Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal's case is almost the opposite of Naomi Osaka. So Naomi Osaka is a young woman who might reach her prime again. Is very close to retirement, and then after losing in the Brisbane International, a few days ago, we are just hearing reports that Rafael Nadal might have dislocated his hip again and is going to suffer another injury and might be out for the Australia Open, which is very, very disappointing. It's like it's two different sides of luck this new year. Naomi Osaka starting a new year with a banger, and Rafael Nadal starting his new year with a hip injury. The world of sports can be cool.
I'm not surprised. I'm only happy for Naomi because as a female, you know what it is like winning.
So you have something against me?
It's a win. It's a win. Yeah. So next on headline is Osama versus Liverpool. I heard in the game it ended with 0-2.
Yes.
I'm actually not a fan, but
you're not a fan of which one of them? Arsenal or Liverpool?
Arsenal, yes.
Yeah, see, I don't blame you for not liking Arsenal, but they are hard to like.
Actually.
Because they're very mediocre team, and their fans very. I think the problem with the reason why Arsenal is failing is because their fans have overestimated their abilities. They keep thinking they're like Man City or Liverpool or Real Madrid or Barcelona. You are just Arsenal. So understand that. Humility breeds success. But when you are filled with mediocre players and you are comparing yourself to teams that are built on the foundations of successful players, you will crash because you start to play with the ego and the side of quality that you don't have. Arsenal made it so far last season because they were even good. They saw as well as underdogs and they focused on team, they focused on their players, and they built themselves. But now that as underdogs they were successful, instead of them to keep up that underdog mentality and then strive hard and now see themselves as the big dog of the game. They want to show off. And you're not that good. Is this Saka? Is he Saka? Even for the fact that he came to Kwara State the other day, most Nigerians don't even like him. Is he what's there? Or Martinelli, fake Brazilian.
Liverpool for life.
I don't like Liverpool either. I just hate that now more.
Okay, next on our news headlines, Mbappe's future.
I am particularly interested in that.
I am very interested, much more interested.
I am a Real Madrid fan, a Liverpool fan. How are you more interested in that?
Sorry.
Yeah. I think actually Liverpool can actually buy Mbappe. Yeah, he has gone further than Liverpool, which is why you should sit there humbly while Real Madrid fans express their interest.
So let's talk about his future.
So, Mbappe's future, right now, is on the edge. Why is it on the edge? PSG still don't want to let him go, and he has refused to renew his contract. Now, according to the rules of football, we all know 6 months into when your contract is meant to end, you are free to negotiate with other clubs. And according to reports from journalists like Santi, Real Madrid has agreed to sign. Real Madrid and Kylian Mbappe have come to an agreement. But then the reason why we can't take this rumor seriously is because every transfer window, there is always a journalist saying Mbappe has agreed to sign for Real Madrid. As a Real Madrid fan, I've been suffering this thing from 2019, since 2019. So until he actually wears Real Madrid jersey, they are all just rumors. But so far so good, we are hearing reports that he's leaning towards Real Madrid. And Mbappe going to Real Madrid for free after the signing of Jude Bellingham, having Vinicius and Rodrigo, with the likes of Toni Kroos and Tchouaméni and Camavinga in their midfield. Bring us the treble.
Chattanooga Red Wolves play their first match of the new year.
Welcome back, everyone. On this part of the show, we call this How Well Do You Know Your Football Club? And we have a very special guest with us. His name is Mr. Oni Michael, the sports secretary of the faculty of CIS.
You're welcome, Oni Michael. So in the question, you have to answer all. If you fail, there is no prize for you. You have 60 seconds to do so.
10 questions, 60 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, ready, go. When did Real Madrid win his first Champions League?
1955-56.
How many footballers have won the Ballon d'Or in Real Madrid?
That should be 8.
That should be on your setting.
8.
Real Madrid has how many La Liga titles?
35.
Who won the number 7 shirt after Cristiano Ronaldo? Dos Santos Aveiro.
Mariano.
Half. Who is Real Madrid's current first team captain?
Nacho Fernandez.
Who has the most assists this season for Real Madrid?
Toni Kroos.
That's a trick question. There are 2 people that are tied for the most assists for this season for Real Madrid. Who is the second person?
That's almost. I have the Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos. And
10 seconds more. 4 more questions. And come on, who do you think it is?
maybe Bellingham. Maybe.
Baby Bellingham. That was wrong. But we'll ask you the remaining question just to open us round. Who won the Super Ballon d'Or in Real Madrid?
Super.
Super Ballon d'Or. Well, your time is over, but let's actually the remaining questions to see how well you do. Who won the Super Ballon d'Or in Real Madrid?
In Real Madrid. Depends. That's the last question.
Alfredo Di Stefano. Ronaldo scored how many La Liga hat-tricks?
Ronaldo, how many La Liga hat-tricks? That's tough. Very tough.
You still have to take our guest. Thank you very much for your audience. We really appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening. See you here, same station. My name is Siri Man.
And my name is Bello Samod, Chief Anchor of Amcos Sports News. Be back here next week. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.